Hello Needham, I'm Mike Levin here to tell you what's happening in town throughout the fall season. From special events to ongoing programs, all that and more is right here on the Community Bulletin Board. Our good friend Matt Robinson, author of the book Lions, Tigers, and Bulldogs, is back this fall with more in-person editions of his Needham Channel show, The Writer's Block. Presented by the Friends of the Needham Public Library, each of these programs will be held on a Tuesday night at 7:30 in the library's community room. The first will be September 17th with Babson professor Jen Tosti-Karas. Also, Matt will be speaking at two other locations in September. On Saturday the 14th at 2, he'll be at the Dedham Barnes & Noble at Legacy Place. Then on Thursday the 26th at 7 p.m., he'll be at the Shrewsbury Public Library. If you have any questions, send an email to matt@therobinsonreporter.com. One Wingate Way East is presenting a three-part financial series on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. this fall in their main building located at 235 Gould Street. Part 1 is September 17th, the 4 pillars of new retirement, that's health, family, purpose, and finances. Part 2 on October 15th is retirement and making your money last. And finally on November 12th, healthcare and your retirement. Space is limited, so call 781-247-6638 to RSVP. The Great Hall Concert Series is back for its new season on Saturday, September 21st. The 11th season kicks off with a performance from John Pizzarelli and Catherine Russell. It starts at 8 p.m. in Powers Hall at Town Hall. Every season features a diverse group of world-class artists playing pop, folk, classical, and jazz music. The next concert will be November 2nd. For more info, go to greathallperformance.org. Needham Public Health has announced that anyone in the community who is 6 months and older can register for flu clinic appointments. The clinics will be held on 2 Saturdays, September 21st and 28th, from 9 a.m. to noon at the Center at the Heights, as well as Sunday, September 29th, from 11 a.m. to 3 at the Harvest Fair. To register, go to one of the 2 links on your screen. The next Paint Recycle Day at the Recycling and Transfer Station will be Saturday, September 21st, with the last one of 2024 scheduled for October 19th. Needham residents with a current RTS sticker can bring old cans of paint between 8 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. The Reuse It Swap Shop will be closed during these days and no drop-offs will be accepted. We're taking a break, but don't go anywhere. The CBB will be back after this message on the annual Needham Rockets Booster Club Sticker Drive. Hello everyone, this is Mike Levin here with Rob Tickton, a Needham Channel alum and president of the Boosters Club. Rob, good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too, Mike. Thanks for having me.
It is a great pleasure to have you back on the air, and every fall we talk about the biggest event of the Booster Club year. Tell us about the Sticker Drive.
Yeah, the Sticker Drive is by far and away our biggest event of the year. Last year raised just about $45,000. This year we're hoping to do even better, so yeah, it's a huge fundraiser for us. Official date of the Sticker Drive this year is September 28th. It's a Saturday. You'll see Needham High School Rockets all over town from 10 o'clock in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They're going to be knocking on doors. Hopefully they'll be knocking on your door. But if not, they're also going to be set up kind of scattered all over town. Dunkin' Donuts, Sudbury Farms, Bagels Best, to name a few. And so hopefully somewhere during that window of time on Saturday the 28th, you'll see somebody. Every penny that's raised goes towards the support of Needham High School athletics, varsity, club sports, JV, all athletes at Needham High School. We pay for any student with financial needs. We cover their fees to play sports. We also allocate up to $800 for every sport, and teams come in and make requests, and we try to help better the programs. Lastly, we also provide scholarships to seniors at the end of the year, and so it's a year-long thing in terms of the giving, but the receiving of the donations, the bulk of it really happens at the Sticker Drive.
We've talked about this for a couple of years in a row about, how important this is. It dates back, decades, and just talk about how important that is for you and for the club to continue that tradition.
Oh, I feel a lot of pressure, as the president to keep this thing going. And, a previous president had told me the goal here is just to leave it in a better place than when I found it, and that's what I'm trying to do. But it's hard, I think this year I'm seeing a lot more response, so that's a good thing. We aren't doing doing the Christmas tree sale this year, just because we've done it the last few years, and it's just been a lot of work for not much of a return, so that puts a little bit more pressure on the sticker drive. And then also we do a 5K at the end of the year, which is really turning into a really cool event as well. We decided, I think it was 3 years ago, that we were going to start paying for Huddle, which is the software that all the teams use to film their games and for scouting and for all video needs for all of Needham athletics. And so we picked up the tab for that. Hopefully we can keep going forward with that as long as we have success with the sticker drive and with the 5K. I think hopefully we can do that. If anybody wants to reach out, nhsboosters.president@gmail.com. If anybody wants to reach out for any reason. I mean, if you want to even volunteer, you're not quite ready to announce games, but maybe you want to volunteer for the Boosters Club just to get your feet wet. We're always, looking for help. It doesn't mean, that you're going to send an email and you're going to get locked into, 100 hours over the course of the year. It's a great organization. I encourage everybody to follow us on Instagram. The meetings are a good time, and I try not to let them drag out. I like to run things quickly, have a little bit of fun. So anybody who wants to volunteer on any level, I would encourage them to send an email.
Awesome. Rob, thank you so much.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike.
We're the Needham Rockets varsity dance team, and you're watching the Needham Channel.
The Charles River Center 5K and 1 mile walk is back for its 14th year. On Sunday, September 29th, beginning at 10 a.m., runners and walkers of all ages and abilities are invited to join in. The event begins and ends at the Charles River Center, located at 59 East Militia Heights Drive. The scenic course is certified by USA Track and Field and goes through Needham and Wellesley. All proceeds benefit the center, which is a nonprofit agency that provides programs and services for more than 1,000 kids and adults with disabilities. Volunteers are needed, and high school students can earn community service hours for graduation. For more info, go to charlesriverroadrace.com. The annual Charles River Regional Chamber Harvest Fair is Sunday, September 29th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Greens Field. You can check out booths from businesses and organizations from Needham and other towns, including the Needham Channel. Come say hello, learn about the Needham Channel and Needham Local, and you can walk away with a special prize. Remember, that's Sunday, September 29th from 11 to 3. Summer hours have been extended for town buildings through Friday, September 27th. Town Hall, the Rosemary Recreation Complex, and the Public Services Administration Building all open at 8 a.m. Monday through Friday, closing at 5 p.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 6 p.m. on Tuesdays, and 12:30 p.m. on Fridays. The Recycling and Transfer Station will resume its regular 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday schedule beginning September 3rd. Needham High students are invited to an orientation for the Volunteers Around Needham program offered by Youth and Family Services at Newbridge on the Charles in Dedham. It's Wednesday, September 25th from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. Follow the signs for the Gloria Adelson Field Health Center. NHS students can earn 30 or more community service hours needed for graduation. For questions, email eworley@needhamma.org. Do you have concerns about falling? Needham Public Health is running an 8-week program designed to manage falls and increase activity. It runs Thursdays from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Needham Housing Authority on Chambers Street beginning September 19th. The final session is November 7th. The program is free, but registration is required, so call 781-455-7940 extension 218 or email hburnett@needhamma.gov. Time for another break, but don't go anywhere. The CBB will be right back.
Welcome to the Needham Channel, where you're a community-based television station that covers all things Needham. We cover sports games, community events, town politics, and more. We also produce shows created by town citizens, so if you have any ideas for a show, we're here to help. We have a live news program every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on all Needham Channel streams and on our Roku app. Also, be sure to check out Needham Local, our online news source where you can read up on all the latest happenings and headlines around Needham. Visit us at needhamlocal.org and sign up for our newsletter to never miss a breaking story. We're always looking for volunteers who want to learn more about anything television related or gain valuable experience working in a news media environment. To find out more about the Needham Channel, visit needhamchannel.org or email us at info@needhamchannel.org.
Check out the Needham Channel for all the latest news, sports, and events happening around town. Follow the Needham Channel, Needham Channel News, and Needham Channel Sports on Facebook and X. Also, follow the Needham Channel on Instagram and YouTube. Get connected with the Needham Channel on social media. The Needham Farmers Market is back for its 13th season. It's open most Sundays from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This year, the Farmers Market is back at Garrity Way in front of Town Hall, as well as on the Town Common. It features fresh local produce, goods, live music, and family-friendly activities. For a list of vendors, go to needhamfarmersmarket.org. Make sure you're signed up for the town's 911 system. Residents and businesses will receive emergency alert notifications to their phone, email, or landline for info related to an evacuation, shelter-in-place, protective measures, and much more. Sign up at the Smart 911 website on your screen. Have you checked out our news website, needhamlocal.org? A service of the Needham Channel, Needham Local is the newest part of our foundation to provide local news coverage to the town. You can check out our latest stories at needhamlocal.org, and while you're there, scroll down to the right side of the screen and sign up for our weekly newsletter. It sends the top stories of the week every Monday at 1. Would you like to submit an announcement at no cost for the Needham Channel Community Bulletin Board? Well, interested people and nonprofit organizations can send an email to cbb@needhamchannel.org. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of the Community Bulletin Board. We'll see you around Needham.